Alright, am I once again starting a vlog in my car? Sure am. This is going to be the Thick Thighs Readathon vlog. Hi. So, Thick Thighs, if you don't know what it is, all the information is down below. It was created by Sasha from Sasha Reads, amazing human being, love her to bits. So it is all about plus size representation. I am currently in the city. I had to drop my niece off for her acting classes and now I have to wait around for 2 hours until she's done. So I'm gonna go find like a coffee shop because I didn't have coffee this morning and I need it desperately. So I'm gonna go do that. Gonna try and read something, but who knows. I might honestly end up just like walking around the city like I did last time, but come with me and find out.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I'm just lost to feel. I need time to heal. I can't steer the wheel, cause this drive it kills. And it gives me chills. A nice road it feels. I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I'm back in the car. Lost, never at.
Oh, I gotta take my loops out. Cause, oh boy, was being in the city not fun. I was looking for a coffee shop. Could not find one at all. I thought there would be one on the road that I parked on. Nope. There was one, but it was completely full. There was nowhere to sit. There were people waiting outside to get into the cafe, and I was like, not doing that. So I tried to find another one. All along this street that I parked on, nothing. Went to the next one over, nothing. And then decided I'll just walk all the way into like the center of the city where I know that there is more stuff, which I didn't want to do in the first place because it was a further walking distance and I didn't want to walk too much today because I'm tired. But I had to do that. So I eventually found a cafe. But before that, I decided to wander into the central markets, which are like pretty like famous in Adelaide. Oh, it was not for me. I've never been in before because I was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. I was correct. It is not for me. There was so many people in such a tiny space. They all seemed to know where they were going and people would just like stop randomly in the middle. And I was like, there's no space to stop. So I was freaking out, so I left. And that kind of put me into like, not exactly like sensory overload, but I was damn near close to it, let's say that. So then when I eventually found a coffee shop, thankfully I was able to sit and I read some of Embrace Your Size, My Own Body Positivity by Kaurna. I got to page 48 and it's been cute so far. It is just about like this woman's journey with her body. So yeah, it's been good so far. I like the art, it's very cute. I will say, you know, if you were thinking of picking this up, check the trigger warnings, because, you know, our author, she has struggled with eating disorders, so she goes into that a little bit, so be wary of that if that does affect you. But like, I do think it's so interesting the way she talks about things, because like things I didn't realize I still hung on to, like the way she talks about like fat people not being able to like be stylish. And like, yeah, that's a thing that I've thought my entire life, and I didn't realize I was still thinking that way, even though like I have seen like some of my friends that are plus size and I'm like, god damn, you look amazing. So yeah, so that was really interesting to realize, yeah, some of the things that I still thought about my body, like I don't feel them about other fat bodies, just my own, which is not great. I'll put that out there. It's not great. And it's not something I thought I still had to work on. Like I thought I had already done like a lot of healing with my body positivity. Apparently not, because I still have a lot of not great feelings about my body, and I didn't realize that until I started reading this. So that's been eye-opening. So yeah, I have a lot to unpack.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay.
Hello. It's, I was gonna say day 2 of the readathon, but it's not. It's like what, day 4 or something, but day 2 of me vlogging. Ooh, I have been so busy today. As soon as I woke up, I had a live show for the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy read-along that I'm doing with Mel, Ash, Ashley, and Chelsea. So I had that in the morning, and then like as soon as I finished that, I had to go out to lunch with my friend, and I hadn't seen her in like 7-8 months, maybe even longer. It's been a long time. But I caught up with her, and that was lovely. We had some good food, and then we went for a walk, which like we didn't really plan to like walk, but we just kept moving as we were talking, and so we just kept walking for a really long time. And there was a really big hill. It was really, really good to catch up with her. It was amazing. She also gave me a book recommendation that she's currently reading. I can't exactly remember the name of it. Something about, well, like the angels left the world or something. But she described it as good omens but Jewish. That sounds amazing, not gonna lie. But then I had to spend a really long time like recovering after that walk because it was very intense. And like I've just felt really off all day, like in my head and stuff. I kept thinking maybe my blood sugars were going wild, but they weren't. They were pretty high this morning. I started an audiobook because the Thick Thighs co-hosts, we have a group chat, and Meredith just read The Kraken Sacrifice by Katie Robert, and so she was commenting about that, but I'm the only one out of our group who hasn't read it. I did have like a vague idea of wanting to read that series from Katie Robert because I think I'd like it, but I read one Katie Robert. I didn't even read it, I DNF'd it. And ever since then, I've been a little like traumatized, not traumatized, just wary. That one I tried to read was the like the Aladdin retelling one, where like no one had heard of consent and it was uncomfortable. So we were all talking about it in the group chat, and I was like, well, I just found an audiobook for it. So I started reading it. Because like I didn't have an audiobook for this readathon, which is like shameful. I really needed one because I keep doing things around my house because like I'm trying to move in. It's not conductive to physical reading. But I started reading that. I think I got 36% of the way through or something, and I'm really enjoying it, like surprisingly so. Also, I think I had just forgotten that the other co-host had told me that it was queer because I started reading it and I was like, wait, did they just say what I think they just said? Are they referencing a past lover that's, oh, okay. Is someone using they, them pronouns? Is someone using neo-pronouns? Like, it was amazing. So much queer representation. I can't talk. That's the blood sugars. Cool. Love that for me. Let's check, shall we? Yeah, so that was fun. Loved that. I do really like our main character. I think she's very interesting, and I really want to know more about her and like her life and what's going on in her mind, because that is interesting. Also, hey, ow. Don't mind me. She seems really interesting. I also like the Kraken person. Really? 6.7. Interesting. I always hate it when like my blood sugar's fine, but I'm like, I'm feeling certain ways. And I was really hoping that the blood sugar would be the explanation, but it's not. Cool. So I'm just feeling weird for other reasons. Fun. Yeah, I like the Kraken. He's interesting. I do really wish I had read the first book in this series though, because I'm really intrigued by like just the concept of the world, and maybe we get a little bit more world building in that. Don't know. But yeah, I am really enjoying it. I like the vibe of everything. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that they just like instantly went into like sex. Like, I got nothing against, you know, people having sex, that's fine. I usually like a little bit more build up, because it just felt very like, oh, okay, they're gonna do that. Okay. It felt like weirdly out of character and just very, very quick. I don't know. But I am having a good time. So that's been fun. I also finished Embrace Your Size by Hara. I think I'm gonna give this like 3.75, I think. I do think it's really good. I think it talks about a lot of really important things. It, like, the art was very cute. there were like a few like reviews of things in here, which was funny. So there was two reviews of two different movies, and there was like a review of like Queer Eye as well, which was hilariously fun. One of the movies was Hairspray, which I loved. Hairspray, it was so good, and this has made me want to rewatch it because I just forgot how amazing it is. But then the other movie review was I Feel Pretty, which I'd never heard of, and I looked it up, and I'm not the biggest fan of, what's her name, Amy Poehler or something? I can't remember how to say her name. So I was a bit like, oh, do I want to watch this? But I think I do. I think it's a really interesting concept. I had that initial kind of reaction of, oh wow, I'm still having like feelings that I didn't think I was having about my body, and like, you know, this really brought those up for me, which is like not a bad thing. I didn't have any other like big revelations after that, which is not anything bad about this book, not at all. I do kind of not like that the like last half of this is like an interview kind of format. I was kind of skimming that last bit. I also don't like that things kind of kept getting repeated a little bit, but like it was good. I think I was also just expecting something different, because this is very much like a memoir, kind of a scattered one, but it is about this woman's journey. When I kind of wanted it to be a little less memoir, a little more celebration of bodies, which was just, you know, me interpreting this wrong. So that's just a me thing, but it was very cute. It was a good time. I definitely think, you know, if you're interested, pick it up. The cover is also adorable. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I finished one book for this readathon so far, so yay. And 36% of the way through another book, and then I'm still like 12% of the way through Womb. I haven't read any more of that yet. I'm just too busy. It's annoying. Also, I looked really cute today. I was gonna do like a fit check, but I was too rushed in the morning to do that. And then afterwards, I was like, I don't feel cute anymore because I'm like hot and sweaty. But I'm still like, my face still feels really, really warm. But like, I think I looked cute. I don't know if I can actually show you what I look like. It's really not anything interesting. I have bike shorts on because that's what I live in summer. And then this shirt, but then the necklace kind of makes it all.
Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
Hello everyone. I'm so sorry about my internet issues. It totally crashed and eventually finally came back online. I just finished Womb. I think I liked it. I had a really good time reading it. It's definitely not for the faint of heart, let's put it that way. It was oh, some of it was just so messed up, you've got to laugh. And it's filled with so many mummy issues, like, holy moly. Like, everything came together and you understood what was happening, and you finally saw what he did to the sex worker. But the sex worker survived. So, she lived till the end of the story. So that's always good. Very good, because I really liked her. The very last few lines did kind of confuse me, just in like her reaction to the ending, but that's fine. But then it just like ended, and I was like, surely there's something after this, because like it's not like it left on a cliffhanger, it just left with questions. It was, oh, it was so messed up. So messed up. But I had a really good time. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna rate it, but like pretty high. It was a fun time. I will give it that. Okay, so I didn't do any vlogging yesterday. I was just having a really bad day, in all honesty. But I did get some reading done, and I have now finished 2 more books. So yesterday, the Thick Thighs co-hosts, we were all chatting, and we kind of just randomly decided that we're all unofficially doing like a buddy read of The Kraken Sacrifice by Katie Robert. So Meredith read it during this round. I think Erin and Sasha had already read it, but I think they were possibly rereading it. And then the way that they were all talking about it, I was like, okay, I'll read that too. So I did. I listened to most of that while I was painting my bookcase today, which, you know, I was so smart and decided to be outside painting on the 32-degree day. Yeah, such a smart decision. But I've done the first coat. I didn't try and paint any more today because I'm just so hot. It was warm. But yeah, I listened to that and I'm giving it a 4-star. I did enjoy it. There were just some parts that I didn't love. So if you don't know, it's basically just like a monster romance. This woman like makes a deal with a bargainer demon and she has to stay in the demon realm for 7 years. And she kind of gets like auctioned off in a way to this kraken creature. And they end up being very attracted to each other, but they're both very flawed beings. So they get a lot of things wrong. Yeah, so there was like a lot of, I wouldn't even say miscommunication. It was just struggling at interacting, but they were really fun. I really love Lena, the female character. She was amazing, loved her. Didn't super care for Thane, who was the Kraken. Like, he was fine, but yeah, it was fun. It was really good. And I like that I was able to enjoy a Katie Robert again. Today, I have also finished Womb. I just finished this on sprints and hopefully I've been able to get my reactions from the stream, and just like my reactions was so animated. I was like, wow, it was very fun. So hopefully I can figure out a way to get that. So yeah, Womb is an extreme horror book. It's about this guy who rents out this motel room. In this room, it's the room where his mother died. And from the synopsis, it says that it's also where he is going to end his life. I think that's what the synopsis said, but he decides to hire a sex worker for the night and he tells her stories of stuff that happened in that room. And this sex worker is plus size, which was awesome. And I finished it and like I was already enjoying it. Like the first story that he told, I was like, oh, this is weird, not what I was expecting, but I'm very entertained. And then the next story, I was a bit like, okay. And then like, I just kind of was just in it for the rest of it because it's a pretty short book. Oh, when things started like making sense and you understood why he was telling these stories and why this room mattered so much and what his plans were for that night. It was so good, so messed up. Oh my gosh, so messed up. Like, I don't want to say anything, but I will say, if you are at all sensitive to pregnancy, not so much like kids, but pregnancy, don't read this, because that is very much what this is about. And it took me a very long time to figure that out. Like halfway through the book, I was like, oh yeah, this is called Womb. And he's in the place where his mother died. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be about like mummy issues. And it was. I was like, it took me so long to figure that out. Like, it was so messed up, but I had so much fun. Oh, it was so good. So this is like the first extreme horror book that I have finished, and it kind of makes me want to read more. Like, it was so messed up, but like, I had fun. I don't know what that says about me as a person, liking extreme horror things, but I liked it. It was good. I don't know what to rate it though. because like I had a lot of fun. It was really well written. It was so entertaining. It had characters that I like actually cared about. I loved Shyla, who was the sex worker. She was awesome. I loved her. I even kind of liked the guy, Angel. It's so weird. But I had such a fun time. But yeah, just be careful with this book if you want to read it. Like, I had a great time, but I'm weird. So I'm thinking like it's at least a 4, maybe like a 4.5, which is so weird. It's like how do people that read extreme horror, how do they be like, oh my God, I love this thing, it was the most messed up thing in the world, and how do they not then feel weird about it? Because I can't. It's so weird. But yeah, I've done that. So at least I have read another book that was on my TBR. So all I have left from my TBR is Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, which I'm not going to read. I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, so I'm just not going to read it. I'll read it at some point because I am really interested in it, but not right now. Then the only other thing on my TBR from memory was More to Love, which I think I might try and read because like I've still got like 2 days of this readathon. I can get stuff read tomorrow, and maybe on the last day I can get something read. We shall see. So this is going to be the end of the Thick Thighs vlog. I don't super have an update for you. So I've had a rough past couple of days. I'm very stressed. It was so hot for like 2 or 3 days, and there's a lot happening in my life. So I haven't got much reading done. I did start More to Love by Georgina Kirsten. I'm like 1.5 chapters into it and I will continue reading it. I'm obviously not going to finish it before the end of the readathon because it's currently 8:45 in the night and I'm about to go to bed because I'm tired and I have to look after a baby tomorrow. So I'm not going to get that read by the end of the readathon, but I will try and finish it at some point because it seems like it'll be fun enough and the writing is good enough that I do want to continue. So we'll see how that goes. I also started the #1 ladies detective agency or something. Jamie recommended that to me on the Thick Thighs sprints I did the other day. So I was giving that a go. I'm a little upset that it's not written by a woman, but that's the situation we're dealing with. But it seems interesting enough so far. I'm only probably like 10% of the way through because I have it on audiobook. It seems good and fun so far. I like our main character. I think I will continue just to see, like, because I'm not far enough into it to have a really good vibe of it. So we'll wait for that to happen. So I haven't actually read much this week, but I painted those and I built that. I don't think you saw me build that, but I built that on one of the days where I wasn't feeling great. So I built one and those are the other 5 that I have to build. Such fun. But yeah, my painting job turned out pretty good. As long as you don't look too closely, it's all fine. And then I moved in this bookcase today. So I've got to figure out where everything goes. But yeah, I haven't been doing much. This is probably not a very good vlog and I'm so sorry for that. But life is just so chaotic right now. Like, I don't have the energy to like film or edit because I'm too busy doing other things. I barely have enough time to read. So life is just lifing a little bit too hard. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog now. So, oh my God, did I only read 2 books for this? No, I read 3, I just haven't written it down. Whew. Okay, so I read 3 things for the Thick Thighs readathon and I started 2 others. So I read The Kraken Sacrifice by Katie Robert, which was 4 stars. I read Womb, which was 4.5. And then I also read Embrace Your Size, which was 3.5. But with those 3, I think I completed all of the bingo board prompts. So first one was read a book, check. Queer rep. Yes, the Kraken sacrifice, because our main female character was bi or pan. She didn't give herself a label, but she has had relationships with men and women, so there's that. And our male main character, similarly, he had a husband, now is really attracted to her, and there was lots of other like queer rep in there as well, so that counts. Self-care. Did I do any self-care this week? Oh no. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say I did do some self-care, because there was, what was it? It was Thursday morning. My mum and I usually try and go for a swim on Thursday mornings, and she'd asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, you know what? No, because I haven't slept in like 4 days, and I just need to lay in bed. So on Thursday morning, I laid in bed for like maybe 2 hours, and I just like scrolled, and that really, really helped my mental health, in all honesty. So I'm gonna count that as a yes, I did do some self-care, because self-care does not always have to be prettifying yourself, you know, it can just be slobbifying yourself. Yep. Next was graphic novel. So I read Embrace Your Size, which was a manga, so that counts. Free space is a free space, so it's all good. BIPOC author, I didn't do, which is upsetting. It really is. Share Your TBR, I did do that. Non-romance, I read Womb, because that was an extreme horror. And join a live stream. I hosted one, and I was in the comments of like Meredith's and Sasha's when they did some. So I nearly blacked out the board except for the BIPOC author, which I'm kind of upset about. But hopefully when we do another round of Thick Thighs, maybe I can actually fulfill all of the prompts. But that'll be it from me. So if you participated in Thick Thighs, how did your week go? Did you read all the things you wanted to read? Let me know. And what was your favorite read of the readathon? Mine was probably Womb. Oh, and I still think I need therapy just for liking that so much. But it was a good time. It was really good. And also the Kraken sacrifice, because I had such like a hang up about Katie Robert, and now not so much. So I consider that a success as well. But that's gonna be it from me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.